Hi, hello there. So, um, today we're going to have a look at, one of the really cool things in sets, which is how you can marry sets with probability. Okay, so this is kind of where it's going to get a little bit probably cool. Okay, so um, let's draw a set. Okay, let's do very very simple one. Okay, so we'll just use dots. It's probably the easiest thing. Universal set, here's A, here's B. Okay, so I'm going to put two dots, another two, and three dots, and then 1, 2, 3 outside. Okay, so pretty simple enough setup. Okay, now we're going to get the probability of picking one of these dots. So you're thinking, how are you going to do that? Right, well, let's have a look at it. Let's work out the probability of picking something from A. So the probability of picking something from A is going to be equal to, well, think about it, the number of things in A divided by, or as a fraction of, the number of things in the universal set. In other words, the expected outcome over the total number of possible outcomes, which we've done from probability, but we're using the set notation to help us. So let's put that into real numbers. How many things are in A? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many things in the universal set? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's a 2/5 chance of picking something from A. Try it again. Let's find the probability of picking something that's in A intersection B. So, well, let's just work out the probability here. It's hashtag A intersection B divided by hashtag universal set. So that's 2 out of 10, which is 1/5. Let's try another one. Find the probability of, well, let's go really tough on this one. Probability of a complement. So, no, what's the probability of not A? Okay. So the probability of not A is just hashtag not A over hashtag universal set. So what's the hashtag of not A? Well, we've done this before. You cover A and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over the universal, which is 10, which is 3/5. So that's quite an interesting way of doing it. We're using the set notation, but we're actually creating probabilities. Now, it gets a bit more kind of, it gets a bit more nuanced when you think about this one here, the intersection, okay? Because what are we really asking for in that intersection? We're looking for what's in both A and in B. Not the two of them together, but what's in both of them. And it's this, isn't it, in the middle? So that can get very subtle in terms of the way it's written. So we'll try another one. These are very interesting. Okay? So let's pick one for you to try here. All right. So we'll call these X and Y. And in here, we're going to put A, B, C, D, and just E. Right. So we're going to get a probability, and we'll put one out here just for the fun of it, F. The probability of picking A union B. Well, that's just hashtag A union B divided by hashtag universal set. So hashtag A union B, sorry, my bad. I keep default going to X or A union B. It's X and Y, isn't it? X and Y. X and Y. My bad. Okay, I'll redo that again so that you're not confused. So the probability of X union Y. So the probability of picking something that's in X or in Y, okay, is hashtag X union Y over hashtag universal set. Well, hashtag X union Y is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 6, because there's 6 of them in total. Okay? Now, the probability of X union Y complement, well, if you think about it, just 5/6 of a chance of picking something from X and Y, then the only chance of picking something not is 1/6, but we'll work it out anyway. Okay? So it's just going to be hashtag X union Y complement over hashtag universal, which is going to be 1 over 6. So you can see how this can be really fun and how, you can use this in a more dynamic way to visualize probabilities, because it will help probabilities, especially probabilities where there's a possibility of something in the middle causing a bit of trouble. Okay? So there's a little introduction to it. We'll try a few of these.